Hey, what's up players? Salip here, and this being my first Pokemon Go video, I'm going to show you how to make the best use of your lucky eggs for experience, maximum experience. So we're about to use the lucky egg that I got for turning level 25 here. And what you want to do is evolve as many Pokemon as quickly as possible, especially new Pokemon that you don't have. So before I use this here, I'm just going to show you my Pokedex to, show you some of the Pokemon that I'm missing here. Like I'm missing the starters, like especially Blastoise. We're going to evolve Blastoise as part of this session. We're also going to evolve Vulpix into Ninetails, and we're going to bust out Victreebell and also Machamp and make Machamp. So we're going to be getting a decent amount of new Pokemon, and that's what you want. You want to be able to make sure that you can evolve some new Pokemon that you've never evolved before for maximum experience when using the Lucky Egg. Because for each new Pokemon that you evolve, you get a ton of experience. So without further ado, let's go ahead and use our Lucky Egg. And the timer is here on the bottom right. 30 minutes left, and in this 30 minutes, we're going to start off with a bang. Just evolve Squirtle. The H means he's got high IVs, so we're going to evolve him once into Wartortle. I already have a Wartortle though, so that's not going to give me any additional experience besides the evolution experience, which in itself is a lot. Alright, so we are just about finished. There's Blastoise. There we go. A giant tortoise with a cannon. A giant blue turtle. Blue turtle with a cannon. 1435 CP, guys, and he's not even powered up all the way. Before we power him up, let's just go ahead and evolve all the other new Pokemon that we can evolve. I remember one of the ones that I mentioned was Vulpix. We can finally make Ninetails, so let's find our Vulpix that we're going to evolve. This one's the one that starred, so it's got higher IVs. We're going to evolve this Vulpix right here into Ninetails. Notice that each evolution has about 45 seconds to a minute animation when you can't do anything. So that's the limiting factor here. Is we're going to get to Pidgeys, and once we get to Pidgeys, we're just going to keep going until the Lucky Egg timer runs out. And then at that point, there's no more use in evolving more Pidgeys because we're not going to be getting as much experience. Machamp, we're going to make into Machamp. So first we bust out the Machoke. Wow, the Machoke's already 1104. I can't wait to see what the CP is going to be for the Machamp. I don't have a good fighting Pokemon yet, so this will be my first decent fighting Pokemon. He's going to be a Snorlax killer for sure. He's going to be a Snorlax killer. I just hope his moves are good. Cross Chop has got to be up there. Cross Chop or go home. Cross Chop or release. Cross Chop or insta release. Oh man, he better have what? He doesn't have cross. And his first move doesn't have stab. This is BS. This is the worst Machamp I've ever seen. Wow. He sucks. I'm going to keep him because he's my best fighting type, but he sucks. Alright, here we go, and here's Bellsprout. We're about to bust out a Victreebell here. 125 candy, just enough to bust out a Victreebell. So first, Weepinbell. Alright, here's Weepinbell. And now we evolve once more for Victreebell. Da-na-na-na. 1655 CP. That's really good. And wow, amazing moves. Razor Leaf and Solar Beam. My Asian accent came out there. I almost said Razor Reef, but Razor Leaf and Solar Beam. Wow. That is awesome. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Pidgey, Caterpie, and Weedle evolutions. Let's see how much XP we got from doing those evolutions. 11,000 experience from doing those just 3 evolutions. Well, plus a couple intermediate evolutions. So it was like 6 evolutions. But still, 11,000 experience for doing just 6 evolutions. Throughout this whole time, you should have collected Pokemon like Caterpie, Weedle, and Pidgey. Those are the 3 most popular ones. Pidgey especially, because Pidgeys are all over the place. So you want to have already collected a decent amount of candy for each of those. That's how you're going to use up the rest of your evolution time. So first you evolve the really, really high CP or high experience new Pokemon that you don't have in your Pokedex yet, because every time you add a new Pokedex entry, you get a ton of experience. And then you go on and just evolve, the standard 12 candy evolution Pokemon like Caterpie, Weedle, and Pidgeys. And I'm not going to bore you with you having to watch all my evolutions, but you can see from those 2 evolutions that we did, we got 1,000 experience per evolution. And before I started this, I had about 50,000 experience out of 190,000. And I will show you my experience right now is 61,944, and then I'll show you my experience after we're finished here. So I'm just going to skip all the Pidgey evolutions and just show you how much experience that we get from doing all these evolutions. Okay, here we are. We were at 62,000 and now we're at 86,000. So 22,000 experience with still 10 minutes left to go on the lucky egg. That's how you make the best use of lucky eggs. That's all, guys. Peace out.